Hey, what is up, everyone? You guys are here at BVG, and I want to introduce this new era of Madden. But first, I want to say congrats to the Cleveland Browns this last season on winning the Super Bowl. And this is the canon to season 2, pretty much. A lot of teams are relocated. It's not all the same. A lot of teams have moved. The fantasy draft, everyone's been shuffled all over the place. So, let's see how this goes. But I'm going to go through the roster with you guys and the Week 1 matchups. And that's probably what this episode will be. No games, and then later on we'll do a game, so keep that in mind. So it's kicking off, ladies and gentlemen. We have the Aviators starting as Myles Garrett, Patrick Mahomes, LaMarcus Joyner, Kyle Juszczyk, Justin Houston, Yair Alexander, Derrick Henry, Taylor Lewan, Cooper Kupp, Muhammad Wilkerson, Lawrence Guy, Marquise Pouncey, Cedric Gibbs, the rookie, coming at the next draft for them is 81 overall, pretty big. I think that's the first round pick. Chris Goodwin, TJ Watt, DJ Moore, Tyler Davison, Tucker, the rookie kicker, Clayton Gathers, Janoris Jenkins, Britton Colquitt. I don't think we really need to go through the rest. Just the starting few for the Barons: Luke Kuechly, AJ Bouye, Mike Daniels, Joe Staley, Jack Doyle, Emmanuel Sanders, Jerick McKinnon, got it right, Marcel Darius, Tyrell Williams, Brian Winters, Anton Stevens, the rookie coming in, Aaron Jones, Gabe Jackson, Chris Long, Patrick Chung, Shaquille Barrett, Willie Henry, and of course Tyrod Taylor, as well as Jordan Matthews. Go to the Bears: Cameron Jordan, Jadeveon Clowney, Ali Marpet, Everson Griffin, Hunter Henry, Kendall Fuller, D. Ford, Sammy Watkins, DJ Fluker, there we go, Trevor Williams, Jordan Hicks, Michael Parlady, of course Lamar Jackson. For the Bills: Jalen Ramsey, Drew Brees, the mighty 40-year-old, Keanu Neal, Brandon Brooks, Julian Edelman, Chandler Jones, Philip Lindsay, Avery Williamson, Michael Dickinson, Jared Cook, Corey Davis, Cody Whitehair, KJ Wright, Chris Thompson, Quentin Spain, Justin Simmons, Bradley Robbie, and Josh Lambo, as well as Adam Humphries. Then for the Black Knights: Le'Veon Bell, Stephen Gilmore, Michael Pierce, Ryan Ramczyk, Leonard Williams, Tyler Lockett, Charles Leno Jr., Terrell Suggs, Rashad Jones, Zach Brown, Kayvon Webster, Derek Barnett, of course Alex Smith, the quarterback, Barkevius Mingo, Will Lutz, Dre Boone, the rookie, and Muhammad Sanu Jr. I'm not going to go through the whole team, just the big dogs of the teams: Michael Thomas, Keenan Allen, Joel Bitonio, Devin McCourty, Jason Verrett, Cam Chandler, Leonard Fournette, Tim Jernigan, Darrell Williams, Bradley Chubb, Trent Murphy, Matt Hack, Henry Anderson, Matt Bryant, the 44-year-old, Mitchell Trubisky, Sony Mitchell, Ryan Jensen, and Shelby Harris. For the Browns: Tom Brady, 42, still playing, wow, Trent Williams, Alvin Kamara, Juju Smith-Schuster, John Hecker, Anthony Barr, Miles Jack, Sean Lee, Tremaine Johnson, David Irving, Malik Hooker, Laurent Duvernay Tardif, Braden Smith, Julius Thomas, Cameron Meredith, Noah Spence, and Duron Harmon. Super Bowl champ roster right there. DeAndre Hopkins for the Buccaneers, DeMarcus Lawrence, Marshawn Leonda, Chris Harris Jr., Dalvin Cook, Demarius Randall, Desmond King II, Greg Olsen, Aldrick Rosas, Tamarcus Stover, the rookie, Tyrese McKinley, Vita Vey, Devondre Campbell, Darqueze Dennard, Danny Amendola, Quandre Diggs, Will Hernandez, Clay Matthews, Jermaine Kearse, Kelvin King, and Teddy Bridgewater, the quarterback. For the Bulldogs: Odell Beckham Jr., Desmond Trufant, Andrew Luck, Telvin Smith Sr., Yannick Ngakoue, Matt Breida, Sheldon Rankins, Will Fuller V, Blake Martinez, Jonathan Seyfried, Kelechi Osmele, Gerald Everett, Daquan Jones, Garion Conley, Kenyon Drake, the rookie, another rookie, Glover Quinn. No, who's your core? Oh, AJ Luck, okay. Which I got through that at least. The Chargers, Tyreek Hill, Tyrann Mathieu, Kelvin Byard, Grady Jarrett, Laramie Tunsil, Ryan Shazier, Lamar Miller, Jonathan Allen, Austin Blythe, Marquise Lee, Malcolm Butler, Dak Prescott, Patrick Robertson, Ty Montgomery, Brooks Reed, and Joey Miller, the rookie. For the Chiefs, Julio Jones, Mike Evans, Brandon Scherf, Cameron Hayward, CJ Mosley, Chris Jones, Darius Leonard, Nickel Roby Coleman, Duke Johnson Jr., Marshawn Lynch to back him up, Alex Okafor, Tyler Higbee, Rodney McLeod Jr., Raymond Foster, Rashan Melvin, Eric Reed, Jamison Crowder, and the rookie Francis Wilson. For the Condors, Von Miller, Rodney Hudson, Gerald McCoy, T.Y. Hilton, Trey Burton, Roby Anderson, Chris Carson, Demario Davis, Marcus Mariota, Alex Collins, Deshaun Hand, Andrew Sandejo, Jimmy Smith, Jaleel Adadi, Calvin Ridley, Rick Wagner, Taco Charlatan, Ron Leary, and Brian Poole. The Crusaders. Hold on, folks, because this is how I get copyrighted, and it absolutely aggravates me when they add music every single time, and they try to copyright me. They do this on purpose, I swear. I swear they do this on purpose. Madden. To the Crusaders. The Crusaders, Melvin Ingram III, Phillip Rivers, Michael Brokers, Landon Collins, Jarvis Landry, Quentin Nelson, Evan Ingram, Marlon Humphrey, Mark Ingram II, Alejandro Villanueva, Eddie Goldman, Minka Fitzpatrick, DeMonte Kazi, Travis Benjamin, Brian Anger, Jatavius Brown, Orlando Brown Jr., Darius Goosey, and Mark Andrews. Okay, the Diablos, Todd Gurley II, Joey Bosa, George Kittle, Marvin Jones Jr., Mitchell Schwartz, Ryan Kelly, Logan Ryan, Matthew Stafford, Tony Jefferson, Marcus Williams, Stephen Gostkowski, Joe Hayden, David Onyemata, Zadarius Smith, Trent Brown, Terrence Mitchell, and Eric Kendricks. For the Dolphins, Zach Ertz, Patrick Peterson, Alshon Jeffrey, Saquon Barkley, Carson Wentz, Leighton Vander Esch, Derek Wolfe, Jabril Peppers, Greg Zerlin, Shaq Thompson, Devin Funchess, Dante Jackson, DeMar Dotson, Mike Pouncey, Nevin Lawrence, the rookie, Josh Norman, Jason Pierre-Paul, Larry Ogunjobi, and Jaron Reed. I finally figured out how to say his name correctly. For the Eagles, David Bakhtiari, Antonio Brown, Ndamukong Suh, Justin Tucker, Joe Mixon, Linval Joseph, Adore Jackson, Tashawn Gibson Sr., Whitney Marcellus, Jerry Hughes, Mitch Morse, Devontae Parker. For the 49ers, Rob Gronkowski, Jason Kelce, Akeem Hicks, Kareem Hunt, Ryan Kerrigan, Tre'Davious White, Justin Reed, Carl Lawson, Joe Thuney, Paul Richardson Jr., Dustin Colquitt, the rookie Brian Valentine, Latavius Murray, Demarius Thomas, Benardrick McKinney, and Zach Fulton. For the Jaguars, Damon Harris Sr., Aaron Rodgers, Darius Slade Jr., David Johnson, Frank Clark, Golden Tate III, Mike McGlinchey, Kenny Vaccaro, Vance McDonald, Randall Cobb, Emmanuel Ogba, Nigel Bradham. For the Marshalls, Fletcher Cox, Deion Jones, Tyler Eifert, Teron Armstead, Stephen Tuitt, Allen Robson II, Jared Goff, Tevin Coleman, Rob Havenstein, who's injured, Thomas Morstead, Bradley McDonald, Kareem Jackson, Vontaze Burfict, Anthony Zettel, and Trey Flowers. For the Oilers, the legendary Oilers came back. Aaron Donald, Travis Frederick, Kenny Clark, Jamal Adams, Kenny Galladay, Devonta Hightower, Ben Roethlisberger, Tyler Boyd, Graham Gano, Jabal Sherrod, who's hurt, Larry Warford, Austin Eckler, Albert Wilson, Kwan Alexander, Cameron Brate, the rookie Jarek Binns, and Taylor Moton. Oh, whoops, wrong. Some technical difficulties. Okay, the Packers. For the Packers, Christian McCaffrey, Devontae Adams, Xavier Rhodes, Andre Hall, Brandon Williams, Deshaun Watson, Josh Sitton, Daron Payne, Olivier Vernon, Quincy Enunwa, Austin Safarian Jenkins, Jesse Bates III, James Bradbury, and a Sean Robinson. For the Panthers, Eric Berry, Jordan Reed, Kevin Zeitler, Amari Cooper, Kyle Fuller, Trey Boston, Javon Hargrave was injured, Sterling Shepard, DeAndre Benson, Harrison Butker, Carlos Dunlap, Roquan Smith, and quarterback Jameis Winston. For the Raiders, Travis Kelce, Malcolm Jenkins, Shaq Mason, who's injured, Jarrell Casey, Robert Woods, Cameron Wake, James Conner, Dalvin Tomlinson, Baker Mayfield, Nelson Agholor, Tress Way, Ronnie Stanley, Jason McCourty, Nick Perry, Marcus May, Anthony Brown, and Theo Riddick. For the Rams, J.J. Watt, Tyron Smith, Chris Jones, Devonta Freeman, Sheldon Richardson, Sam Koch, Aqib Talib, Ricardo Allen, Michael Bennett, Corey Lindsey, Deshaun Jackson, Frank Ragnow, Dallas Goedert, Preston Smith, and Pierre Garçon. For the Ravens, Harrison Smith, Brian Jones, Daniel Hunter, Cam Newton, Matt Paradis, Dion Lewis, Kenny Stills, Austin Hopper, Dentari Poe, Taylor Gabriel, Danny Trevathan, DJ Reader, Budda Baker, what a name actually, and Dominic Rogers-Camardi, as well as Anthony Costanzo, Salutielli. For the Riverhogs, Earl Thomas III, AJ Green, Calais Campbell, Alex Mack, James White, Delaney Walker, Malik Jackson, Jordan Poyer, Ronald Darby, Trey Turner, Andy Dalton, Bryce Callahan, Nate Gaither, the rookie cornerback, Isaiah Crowell, and Matt Miliano. For the Seahawks, Khalil Mack, Zach Martin, Matt Ryan, Kawan Short, Micah Hyde, Tariq Cohen, Marquise Goodwin, Marcus Peters, David Njoku, Giovanni Bernard, J.C. Trader, Michael Crabtree, Jawan James, Brandon McManus, Joe Schobert, and Dante Pettis. For the Shamrocks, Stephon Diggs, Richard Sherman, Trey Flowers, Adrian Amos Jr., Brandon Linder, Cal Rudolph, Jay Ajayi, Jalen Smith, Corey Ludgett, Marcus Gilbert, Xavier Howard, and Arika Armstead, as well as Matt Suckup, and Maurice Hurst, as well as Xavier Woods. For the Steelers, Bobby Wagner, David DeCastro, Russell Wilson, Geno Atkins, John Johnson III, Doug Baldwin, Robbie Gold, Haha Clinton Dix, William Jackson, William Hayes, Jordan Howard, Kerryon Johnson, Taylor Decker, Harold Landry III, Dede and Westbrook. For the Thunderbirds, Levante David, Melvin Gordon III, Lane Johnson, Eddie Jackson, Denzel Ward, Josh Gordon, DJ Swearinger Sr., Jake Matthews, Jonathan Hankins, Jimmy Garoppolo, Mike Williams, and Matt Bosher. For the Tigers, Adam Thielen, Brandon Graham, DeForest Buckner, Marshawn Lattimore, Eric Ebron, Andrew Norwell, Kirk Cousins, Robert Quinn, Nick Chubb, TJ Lang, Sean Williams, Matthew Judon, Mike Hilton, Drake Kirkpatrick. And for the Titans, last but not least, Ezekiel Elliott, who's actually injured. Wow. Casey Hayward Jr., Brandon Cooks, Derwin James, Matthew Ionitis, O.J. Howard, David Andrews, Jace Jaquiski Tart, Brian Beluga, Tyrone Crawford, LaShawn McCoy, Michael Kendricks, Shaidobi Awuzie, Derek Carr, and John Brown. That is it for the main head honchos. Let's go to the divisions. So you guys know how all that's hitting out. So in the AFC North, it is the Browns, Ravens, Steelers, and Shamrocks. So you can all assume that the Bengals relocated. In the AFC South, it's the Jaguars, Oilers, Tigers, and Titans. That means the Colts became the Oilers, and the Texans, I believe, became the Tigers. In the AFC East, it's the Bills, the Bulldogs, the Barons, and the Dolphins. The Jets became the Bulldogs, and the Patriots moved to London, became the Bulldogs. The AFC West, it's the Raiders, Chargers, Chiefs, and Broncos. This division stayed the same. In the NFC North, it is the Packers, Thunderbirds, Bears, and Riverhogs. So, if I'm not mistaken, Minnesota went to the Thunderbirds, and then it was the Lions who became the Riverhogs, or vice versa. The NFC South, it is the Crusaders, Condors, Buccaneers, and Panthers, while the Saints and Falcons both relocated. In the NFC East, it is the Eagles, Marshals, Black Knights, and Aviators. Well, I can tell you that the Giants moved to London, the Cowboys became the Marshals, and the Aviators were the Redskins. In the NFC West, it is the Seahawks, Diablos, 49ers, and Rams. That means that the... Who else was it? I can't remember who actually was in this division, but they became that. So that's how it is. That's how the NFL shapes up. Let's go through really quickly the Week 1 matchups and call it there. Go to the league schedule as if I'm the commissioner. It is the Tigers versus the Barons, the Bulldogs versus the Steelers, the Blackens versus the Aviators, Riverhogs, Packers, Marshals, Eagles, Titans, Oilers, Broncos, and Chiefs, Condors and Shamrocks, Condors and Buccaneers, Shamrocks versus Diablo, Bears, Chargers, Thunderbirds, Raiders, Panthers, Jaguars, Crusaders, 49ers, Ravens, Browns, Dolphins versus the Bills, Seahawks versus the Rebs. So I can tell that we'll be playing Monday Night Football and the opener. So Tigers and Barons, and then we got Monday Night Football, which is the Seahawks and Rams. So that being said, everybody, please do leave a like, leave a comment. We'll see you next time. Stay off click, everybody. Adios. Oops.